beside my knee. The pages smell like someone else's cellar, but every word is exactly what I need. I read the same line twice because it lingers like honey on the tongue of some forgotten day. I turn the page with careful, quiet fingers and let the rest of the world just fall away. Paper lanterns and old books. The rain is doing all the thinking that I couldn't do. The shadows on the ceiling are a slow and gentle dance. I'm lying on the floor inside a trance of paper lanterns and old books. A character is walking through a forest. I follow them beneath a canopy of words. The paragraphs are blankets for the poorest, and I am richer than I ever was with birds. I underline a sentence that could save me if only I remembered it tomorrow when I wake. But maybe understanding isn't something I must crave. Just the feeling that the story didn't break me. Paper lanterns and old books. The streetlights blur through water on my windshield. The radio plays something soft I almost know. No destination, just the road that gently yields. I let the wipers keep a lazy, quiet tempo. The city glows like embers in the distance. I take the long way winding through the sleeping trees. There's no impatience, only peaceful coexistence between the hum of tires and the evening breeze. Slow drive home when the rain has washed the world clean. Every puddle mirrors a small and silver dream. I don't need to hurry, I don't need to know. Just the wheel, the wipers, and the road's gentle glow. The tunnel wraps me in a warm, low orange light. A moment without past or future, just the now. I let the rhythm hold me through the night and make a little promise I won't even say out loud. The hills roll by like lovers tucked in sleep. The fog spills over ridges like a breath I didn't know I kept. I pull over to watch the valley far below and realize the journey is the only home I know. Slow drive home when the rain has washed the world clean. Sunlight on the windowsill, pouring slow, staying still, bare feet on the wooden floor. I don't need to rush for more. Kettle hums in the next room, tiny steam in the blue. I let the curtain breathe, and the whole day waits for me. Take it easy, let it unfold. Fresh page open, soft and gold. Good morning, little world, I'm right here. Good morning, little world, everything feels clear. I can breathe again, I can stay a while. Good morning, little world, I'm smiling now. First sip warm on my tongue, sweet and quiet, almost sun. Chair by the window pane, I watch the day come in. Stretch my arms slow and long, nothing wrong, nothing gone. Just the breeze through the lace and this calm on my face. Take it easy, let it unfold. Fresh page open, soft and gold. Good morning, little world, I'm right here. Good morning, little world, everything feels clear. I can breathe again, I can stay a while. Good morning, little world, I'm smiling now. Let the phone go dark, let the minutes drift. I got this quiet heart and a gentle shift. Even the air feels kind, even the dust can shine. I'm safe inside this light, and it feels just right. Good morning, little world, I'm right here. Good morning, little world, everything feels clear. I can breathe again, I can stay a while. Good morning, little world, I'm smiling now. The needle drops and crackles fill the silence. A jazz record from a decade I was born too late to see. The saxophone is crying notes of violet, and every scratch is like a memory. I sit cross-legged on the living room carpet. The rain outside is harmonizing with the bass. I close my eyes and let the music starve it. This hunger for a time and a place. Whispers from the vinyl, secrets in the groove. Every pop and hiss is a story that I choose to soothe. The singer's voice is butter, the piano is the rain, and I am just a listener learning how to stay. B-side plays a ballad in a minor key. It sounds like someone leaving, but they left so tenderly. I trace the album cover, feel the cardboard and the wear. to the final. Thank you for the boat. Whispers from the vinyl. I pulled the covers over my head at 2 o'clock. The rain is loud enough to drown the ticking of the clock. I don't have anywhere to be, no one to see, just this small tin of fabric and me. My phone is on the nightstand, face down on the wood. The world can wait outside the way I always knew it could. I'm counting all the raindrops racing down the pane and learning how to do nothing again. Hiding from the afternoon, the sweetest kind of crime. The hours melt like honey in the soft and gray sublime. No one knows I'm here inside this little den of peace, where the only thing I'm chasing is the quiet and release. The rain becomes a lullaby, a steady, gentle hand. I let my thoughts float upward like the ships I never planned. I think about a summer that I barely can recall, and how the rain back then felt nothing like this at all. But this rain is better, older, warmer, true. It doesn't ask for anything, it only passes through. And I am just a passenger inside a small safe room, holding on to nothing, watching shadows bloom, hiding from the afternoon. The highways turned a mirror where the headlights swim. I pulled into a rest stop where the vending machines are dim. The coffee from the thermos is still warm enough to steam. I'm tracing names carved into plastic. Jenny, Marcus, a broken dream. There's a semi-truck asleep beside the painted line. The driver's curtain drawn across the window. No sign of anyone awake except the moths around the lamp, and me with my notebook open on my lap. The rain began 2 states ago. I've lost count of the miles. The wipers drum a beat that never changes but beguiles. I thought I needed destination, a red dot on the map, but now I see the driving is the only gift I'll unwrap. Every mile marker passes like a breath I didn't count. Every exit holds a story just learning how to remain. The coffee's almost finished, and the dawn is still a myth. I put the car in drive again, a quiet kind of gift. No radio, no podcast, just the engine and the wet, and the soft and steady promise that I haven't broken yet. The radiator clicks 3 times, then settles into sleep. I tuck my feet beneath the blanket that my grandmother used to keep. The pattern's almost faded, the wool is thin and kind. It smells of cedar closets and the winter's left behind. Outside the maple's branches tap a rhythm on the gutter, a rhythm that I recognize the way you know your mother's mutter. Not words exactly, more a feeling that the world is still in place, and every drop that falls tonight will find its resting place. I haven't moved for hours, but my mind has traveled far, to a kitchen with a kettle and a cracked and peeling star, to a porch where someone called my name across the humid dusk, to a driveway made of gravel and the smell of summer musk. The rain is like a lullaby that never asks for more. It doesn't need a chorus or a knock upon the door. It simply falls and falls until the earth begins to glow, and I become a part of everything I used to know. So let the darkness thicken and let the hours stretch. I'll hold this quiet moment like a promise I don't have to fetch. The radiator clicks again, the maple carries on, and I am nowhere, and I'm home before the dawn. The fog rolled in just after 4 this morning. I saw it from the kitchen through the steam upon the glass. The porch light made a halo without warning, and I knew today would move so slow it wouldn't pass. I wrapped my robe around me like a blanket from the past, stepped outside to feel the cold that never really lasts. The garden chairs were wearing little diamonds of dew, and every breath I took felt borrowed, fresh and true. Fog and a lonely porch light holding back the dark. The street is made of water and the houses leave no mark. I'm just a figure in a half-lit silent dream, where the edges of the world are softer than they seem. A car goes by so quiet, it could be a ghost. The headlights paint the fog and then they vanish at the post. I wonder maybe fog is kinder. It lets the mystery stay. Fog and a lonely porch light. The clouds are thick tonight, but I can see a break. A single patch of navy where a few old stars awake. They flicker like a heartbeat under all that gray. And the rain respects the distance, steps away. I sit beside the window with my knees against the sill. The raindrops on the glass are like 1,000 little stills. Each one holds a star for just a second or two, then slips away to make the sky feel new. Starlight through the clouds, the rain has turned to mist. I'm holding every moment like a gift I never kissed. The universe is quiet, the storm has learned to bend, and the stars keep singing softly. You are safe here in the end. I think about the people who are watching other skies. Some are seeing sunsets, some are seeing lies. But here above my little street, a crack of light appears, and it feels like someone listening to all my hidden fears. The rain begins to slow down, the drops become a thread. The stars come out one by one above my sleepy head. I don't need the whole night sky, just these 2 or 3. Enough to know that something out there still believes in me. Starlight through the clouds. On the table, curtains on the floor. Your sleepy little smile makes the whole room glow. I let the kettle sing while you tie your hair. Bare feet on the wood, like you've got nowhere to be. The day is wide awake, but it's moving slow. I open up the blinds and let the good light show. This is our morning cup, soft as it fills us up. This is our morning cup. We can start again. Hold it in both hands, let the whole world wait. This is our morning cup, and it tastes like a new day. There's a page half read and a plant by the sink. I set the piano down with one small aching chord. You hum along to nothing, and somehow it fits, like the house knows our names when the windows warm up. And I can feel it turn from a maybe to a yes. The little things all line up in the This is our morning cup, soft as it fills us up. This is our morning cup. We can start again, start again. Hold it in both hands, let the whole world wait. This is our morning cup, and it tastes like a new day. Let the past drift in, let the fear fall back. We don't need to run, we're already here. Your laugh on the air, my name in your mouth. Simple as sunlight spilling all around. This is our morning cup, soft as it fills us up. This is our morning cup. We can start again, start again. Hold it in both hands, let the whole world wait. This is our morning cup, and it tastes like a new day. This is our morning cup, soft as it fills us up. This is our morning cup. We can start again. Sun on the table, curtains on the floor. I'm humming low as the day moves on. There's an old upright piano in the lobby of a building where no one ever plays it except when it gets dark. The maintenance man will sometimes sit and start building a melody that leaves a little spark. I heard him through the mail slot late last evening. The rain was pounding hard against the marble floor. He played a tune so sad and so believing that I stood there for an hour by the door. The piano in the lobby, the rain against the glass, a stranger and a melody that had no need to last. He didn't know I listened, he didn't play for me, just a man and 88 keys setting something free. The notes were like the raindrops, random but so right. He played a minor chord that held me through the night. I tiptoed up the stairwell, left my gratitude inside the air, and the piano kept on playing though nobody was there. The next day when I passed there, the lobby was the same. The piano sat in silence, a forgotten wooden frame. But I knew what happened when the rain began to fall. The ghost of that small melody was echoing the hall. The piano in the lobby. the bed sheets from the closet, draped them on the chairs, built a little kingdom with no rulers and no heirs. The pillows made a throne for someone very small, and the rain became the castle's only wall. I crawled inside with nothing but a book and my 2 hands. The fabric smelled of lavender from some forgotten lands. A flashlight made a circle on the ceiling's white, and I forgot there ever was a night. Blanket fort for one, but I don't feel alone. The rain is singing lullabies in a quiet, gentle tone. I drew a little window with a marker on the sheet, and imagined all the faces that I'll never need to meet. The hours turned to liquid and I let them trickle through. My fingers traced the wrinkles where the sheet became a view. I thought about the childhood that I left so long ago, and how the rain inside a blanket fort still feels the same. You know, I heard the doorbell ring sometime past 7, but I didn't move an inch. I was already in heaven. The world can have its errands and its traffic and its noise. I'll stay here with my flashlight and the rain's most tender voice. Blanket fort for one. Another corner table by the window. The steam fogs up the glass like a secret I won't say. A jazz chord drifts from someone's old piano. I trace the wood grain, let my mind just drift away. I ordered what I always order, a latte with a heart I never get to show. The barista knows my name and nothing more, and somehow that's the most I need to know. This cafe is for 2, but only me today. I'm writing in a notebook words that fade away. The rain is just a whisper on the roof above, and every sip reminds me that it's okay to be in love. With the stillness, with the silence, with the way the afternoon unfolds. This cafe is for 2, but I'm never really alone. The doorbell rings, a stranger shakes their umbrella. We share a glance, then look back down again. No conversation needed, no big letter, just 2 ships passing in the quiet rain. I think of all the people in their own small worlds, a student sleeping on a textbook, a painter lost in swirls. We're all just visitors to this warm lit space, leaving nothing but a coffee But some of the best conversations happen without plans. Snow in the window, salt on my tongue. A silver thread of morning pulls me where I'm from. I left my name in the snow at the edge of your gate. Bare hands in my coat sleeves, a heart that couldn't wait. Your silence had a shape like a room without a fire. I carried it for miles till my feet forgot desire. But I still hear it call through the frozen dark. A little light, a little north, a little broken heart. If I fall, will you know? If I stay, will you see? There's a house inside my chest that's waiting on me. Take me home, take me home. I am lost, but I'm close. Take me home, take me home. My wild heart knows the road. The river kept my secrets under sheets of blue. I watched the willow branches bow their heads to you. Every stranger's warm goodnight felt like borrowed hands. I learned to wear my loneliness like frost across the land. But I still hear it call through the frozen dark. A little light, a little north, a little broken heart. If I fall, will you know? If I stay, will you see? There's a house inside my chest that's waiting on me. Take me home, take me home. I am lost, but I'm close. Take me home, take me home. My wild heart knows the road. Take me home, take me home. I was made for your light. Take me home, take me home. At the end I will Oh, I have been a lantern burning low in wind. Oh, I have worn the winter till it turned my skin. Lay me in the silence, call me from the tide. I will come like morning with the dark outside. Snow in the window, salt on my tongue. A silver thread of morning, and I am almost home. The greenhouse glass is fogged from the inside out. soil smells of earth and promises and will. The old man at the counter hasn't looked up once. He's reading yesterday's paper and humming like a dunce. A hose is dripping slowly on the flagstone by the ferns, and every leaf is drinking in the lesson that I'm learning. I touch a succulent and feel the plumpness of its skin, a tiny world of water that it holds and holds within. I think of all the droughts I've weathered, all the dry and brittle days, and how I'm learning now to store the softness and the praise. There's a bench for customers beneath the hanging vine. I sit and watch the rain race down the glass in crooked lines. The old man asks if I need help. I say I'm fine, just tired. He nods and turns the page, and I feel something unrequired. The greenhouse doesn't ask me why I came or where I'll go. It simply holds the humidity and lets the plants all grow. I buy the fern for $2, wrap it in brown paper twine, and step back out into the rain. A quiet life now mine. The walk home takes forever, but the fern seems unafraid. The raindrops on its fronds become a necklace of parade. I hang it in the window where the morning light will come, and thank the rain for leading me somewhere I wasn't looking. Numb. The attic stairs are narrow and they creak with every step. I haven't been up here since the summer that I wept. The dust has formed a blanket on the boxes and the chests. The rain is drumming on the roof like 80,000 guests. I pull a box marked college and I sneeze inside the flap. A yearbook falls onto the floor, a ticket stub, a map, a bracelet made of string and beads I swore I'd never sell, a letter from a friend who wished me well, and then farewell. The rain picks up its tempo as I sift through every page. The girl I used to be is staring from another age. She's smiling with her braces and her badly cut bangs, and I forgive her for the boy she cried about for ages. Another box is labeled Dad in handwriting I know. Inside a tie he wore to weddings, photographs of snow. A postcard he sent from a city I can't pronounce, and suddenly the rain outside becomes a slow release of ounce by ounce. I'm putting things aside, they keep them and the toss. The rain decides it doesn't have to be a holocaust. It softens to a pattern like a heart let's learn to mend. And the attic starts to feel less like a funeral and more like a friend. I keep the bracelet, keep the tie, keep one photo of snow. The rest I place back in the box, and then I let them go. The rain has almost stopped now. A single drop remains, and the attic holds the echo of 100 quiet rains. The library is empty, except for me and the dust. The rain is tapping on the skylight with a rusted kind of trust. I walk the aisles for 20 minutes, running fingers over spines. Some are gold and some are shattered, some are yours and some are mine. I pulled a book of poems published in a year I wasn't born. The pages smell of basements and a love that's old and worn. I read a line about a garden where the rain would never stop, and suddenly the reading felt like climbing to a rooftop. The fluorescent lights are buzzing, but I barely hear the sound. My shadow stretches along across the carpet on the ground. I'm sitting in a corral that 100 hands have stained, and every word I read feels like a secret I've always contained. There's a painting on the far wall of a boat without a sail. The ocean's made of brushstrokes and the sky is turning pale. I wonder who sat here before me, what they thought, what they forgot, whether rain was also falling on the day they tied the knot. The hours pass like water through a sieve too wide to hold. I close the book but keep the line that turned my heart to gold. The rain is slowing now, the skylight shows a gleam, and the library holds me gently like a half-remembered dream. I'll check this book out later, carry it beneath my coat, but for now I'll sit a little longer. Let the silence be the boat. A pale song in the hall drips from the stone. I press my ear to the night and hear my name in the snow. My boots by the door, still wet from the shore. I carried your silence all the way home. The lamp turns blue on the edge of the room. I fold up my shadow and set it down slow. If I call out soft, will the walls answer back? If I follow the ache, will it lead me through that black? Come home to me, come home. glass like a sign in the sand. I talk to the rain in a voice I don't know. It keeps on falling, it keeps on falling home. If I stay awake, will the dark soften down? If I name this hurt, will I wear it like a crown? Come home to me, come home to me. I am the salt and the sea between. Come home to me, come home to me. I keep one light where your heart can breathe. I was never the same since the first long winter. I learned how to break, then to make myself tender. If home is a place, then place it in me. If home is a phase, then let it be free. Come home to me, come home to me. I am the salt and the sea between. Come home to me, come home to me. I keep one light where your heart can breathe. Frost on the door and the tide in my chest. I wait for the world to rest. Come home to me. Come home to me. Soft rain tapping on my window pane. A quiet world outside. I pull the curtain closed again. Steam from my coffee curls into the air. And I don't need a reason to be here. The afternoon is gray, but my heart is gold. A blanket wraps around me like a hand I used to hold. Nothing much is happening, and that's alright. I'll let the hours melt into the night. And the rain keeps falling steady and low. Every drop reminds me it's okay to be slow. I don't need an answer, don't need a plan. Just the sound of water and the warmth of my hands. The clock ticks softly on the kitchen wall. A melody I'm humming doesn't have to be a song at all. I close my eyes and listen to the hush. Every gentle rhythm is enough. And the rain keeps falling steady and low. Every drop reminds me it's okay to be slow. I don't need an answer, don't need a plan, just the sound of water and the warmth of my hands. Let the storm outside sing me to sleep. The secrets that I keep are ordinary and deep. Nothing here is broken, nothing needs to change, just the quiet mercy of another rainy day. And the rain keeps falling. The basement laundry room is warm despite the concrete floor. The dryers make a rhythm like a soft and steady oar. I brought a book and a bag of coins, and all the time there is the rain outside the high small window, taste of ambergris. As someone left a sweatshirt on the folding table's edge, I fold it twice and leave it there, a small and silent pledge that I will not rush the washing, not resent the spinning clothes, that I will let the lint trap catch the worries I outgrow. The detergent smells of lavender and something faintly green. I watch the bubbles rise and fall, the suds become a scene of every load I've ever washed in every town I've lived. The stains that didn't wash away, the tears I never grieved. A neighbor comes to check her sheets, we share a shy hello. She asks about the weather and I lie and say it's fine, although the rain has flooded half the block, and yet I've never felt more dry than standing in this laundry room with nowhere left to fly. The dryer buzzes, cycle done. I pull the warm clothes out. They smell like home and nothing else. Of this I have no doubt. I fold each shirt along the seams, each sock into its mate, and thank the rain for giving me the excuse to stay up late. The walk upstairs is short but sweet. The hallway lights are low. I'll hang my clothes tomorrow. For tonight I want to know that something simple happened, that the world did not intrude. Just a basement, rain and laundry, and a quiet, grateful mood. The last train left an hour ago, and I'm still at the station. The rain is drawing circles on the roof of the awning. The vending machine hums a low electric lullaby. I put a coin inside and watch the light blink amber twice. My scarf is damp and heavy, but I don't mind the weight. The platform clock moves slowly like a hand that's twice afraid. I think about the place detour taught me how to slow down. There's a woman at the far end with a suitcase and a cat. She doesn't check her phone once, just stares into the map. We share a quiet nod when the wind picks up the leaves. Two strangers in the pause between believing and relief. The announcement crackles something no one understands. The rain decides to stay a little longer on this land. I lean against the pillar where the paint has worn away, and let the silence tell me everything I couldn't say. This is the hour where nothing has to be explained, just the hiss of wet pavement and the mercy of the train.